What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. Today, we got a Faces song battle. We got Debris versus Ooh La La, brought to us by friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, T Super. Thank you, T Super. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. We could not do it without the patrons. One-time donation, one-time reaction. Check out our Buy Me a Coffee page, also linked below. Got a little bit of Faces up, but not a lot. I'm going to let T Soup do all the heavy lifting here. He did the research. I didn't really find much of anything else because he did it so well. But T-Soup says, this month's battle features one of my favorite all-time bands, Faces. The late 60s and 70s gave us some of the best bands ever, indeed. The Beatles at the top, but also the Rolling Stones, The Who, The Kinks, An Amazing Time. I put Faces as perhaps the top good time party band. Famous for passing out booze to the fans before the show, having a working bar on stage, and sometimes destructive post-concert hotel after parties. I mean, who didn't back then, right? The Faces with Rod Stewart, Ronnie Lane, Ronnie Wood, Kenny Jones, and Ian McLaughlin were all-timers. This was easily peak Rod Stewart. What do you Rod fans think out there? Faces broke up in the mid-1970s, but the split wasn't all that acrimonious. From time to time, members of the band have regrouped for one-off shows, including 2025 at Glastonbury Festival with Stewart and Ron Wood. Stewart, Wood, and the other surviving Faces member, Jones, have all talked about a possible reunion LP, perhaps being released in 2026, more than 50 years after their last studio LP, Ooh La La, released in 1973. But while the Faces were a good time band and peak Rod Stewart, this battle features neither. Faces also could make you think with deep lyrics, and other band members, particularly Ronnie Lane, took lead vocals at times. Let's jump into it with the first song. We have got Debris. T Super says off what many say is their best LP. A nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse. It's a big title, right? Released in late 1971. Written and sung by bassist Ronnie Lane, this song is said to describe Lane's relationship with his father. From the lyrics, you get how much Lane loved his father and how the family experienced tough times. The last line is particularly thought-provoking, with Lane singing about his father, quote, I wonder what you would have done without me hanging around. All right, I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, T Super.
2, 3, 4. I left you on the debris at the Sunday morning market. You were sorting through the odds and ends. You was looking for a bargain. I heard your footsteps at the front door, and that old familiar love song, 'cause you knew you'd find me waiting there at the top of the stairs. I went there and back just to see how far it was, and you tried to tell me, but I had to learn for myself. There's more trouble at the depot with the General Workers Union, and you said they'll never change a thing. Well, they won't fight, and they're not working. Oh, you was my hero. Now you are my good friend. I can mail him back, and I know how far it is. But I left you on the debris. Now we both know you got the money, and I wonder what you would have done without me hanging around.
All right, Ronnie Wood's guitar work on there, fantastic. And Rod Stewart does come on for some of the chorus. And, Ronnie Wayne just telling the story. His dad's name was Stan. I found a little bit more stuff. Was a truck driver, supposedly. He talks about, being there at the market, trying to find stuff because dad's always struggling for money. And then the second verse about, some union issues and stuff. Just a really good song. Like, you really felt the seriousness of it, as T Soup talks about, but enjoyed it. All right, next up, we got Ooh La La, the title track of the Faces 1973 LP, the last song on their last studio album. The song is probably the most famous Faces song, but one that people have no idea what band is performing it. Its chorus has been featured often in TV ads and the movie Rushmore. Written by Ronnie Lane and Ron Wood, Stewart balked at singing it because he didn't think it would fit his key. Lane also couldn't get it right, so guitarist Ron Wood took the lead with his craggier vocal fitting the granddad advice lyrics perfectly. Sometimes the right vocalist is more important than having the so-called best singer to do a song. Very much so. I found in 2021 it was listed as 246 on the Rolling Stones list of 500 greatest songs of all time. I was like, do I know this song? But then when I did sneak and look at the lyrics when I saw it was 246 on Rolling Stone, I'm like, oh yeah, I knew this song, but obviously I didn't know who sang it either.
I laughed at all his words. I thought he was a bitter man. He spoke of women's ways. They trap you and they use you before you even know. For love is blind and you're far too kind. Don't ever let it show. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger, the can-can's such a pretty show to steal your heart away. The backstage back on earth again. The dressing rooms are great. They come on
Okay, I definitely know that song, but I don't know this version. Rod did a version in 1998 that charted. Ronnie Wayne did a version in 1973 without these guys. So it's the Rod version I can hear in my head, but I might know the Ronnie version too, but I didn't know this version. So it's weird. It's almost like you would think I would choose this song because I know it, but it lacks the familiarity with me. It almost seems like it lacks a little bit of energy, but maybe that's just me. But the song is fantastically written. And I don't think Ronnie Wood did a bad job. I'm just used to a different version in my head. The lyrics are great. I mean, they are. And in my lifetime, they've been sort of true at times, and that's not throwing shade at anybody. But yeah, man, it's a well written song. But now I got to come to a winner. And quite honestly, I didn't think this would be this hard going into it, even though I hadn't heard Debris. But this is much harder now that I've heard both songs and read the lyrics. I guess I'm going to go with Ooh La La. But it's a lot closer than I thought it would be. And I would accept either answer from you guys. So let me know who you think won down below. Thanks again to T Super for bringing this one. Until next time, guys, I will see you.